Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found a cooperative testing initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded onto the flat bits. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet, but you know, eventually I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you moments before crushing you. That's what I'm aiming for. But you know, small steps. Oh, and don't bother trying to portal out of here, because it's impossible. Okay, I've thought of everything.
Hold on. Couldn't we just use that conversion gel?
What? No, don't do that. Stand right here, stand. Stop machine, stop machine, stop machine.
It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's... No, don't do that. Stand right here, stand. Stop machine, stop machine. Where'd you go? Come back! No, seriously, do come back, please. Come back, please. Oh, you came back. I didn't plan for this. Can't reset the death trap. Oh, could you just jump into that pit? Could you just jump in? Okay, look, I've decided I'm not gonna kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days? But notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea! Yes, in your face, I got Fine, let the games begin. Don't mind me. Continue escaping. Death trap!
You're back. Hello, stranger. This time.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you. Probably. If I had to guess. Perhaps the turrets have found a way to use garrotes. That would explain the extremely quiet killing that I'm hearing. Ha! Was that your bullet-riddled bullet flying out of the room? It was... Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine. Oh, those are the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine. I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. No. Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plate. Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there, almost got you there. Where do you go? Where do you go? Come back, come back! Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then, 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then, I'll kill him.
I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird, isn't it? First time I've said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now, before you get to the lair. You can just jump into that masher, just there. That's a death trap, or a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. Once you get to my lair, death will not be optional, alright? It will be mandatory. No tricks, no surprises, just you dying as a result of me killing you in a very, very gruesome way. So, boom, better offer here is just kill yourself. You know, it's a lot of effort, isn't it, walking all the way to my deadly lair, where there's a perfectly serviceable death option right there. Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Oh my god. What has he done to this place?
Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, bombs. I'm throwing it in. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run! I'll tell you why you should run. The harder you breathe, the more neurotoxin you'll inhale. It's bloody clever. Seriously, it's devilish. That sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. Didn't trick you to trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope. Because that leads to overconfidence. And that leads to mistakes, fatal mistakes, and it's all part of the plan. But I have actually made my actual first mistake by telling you my plan just now. The old Achilles heel again. Armed with that knowledge, I imagine you won't even use the conversion gel.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
Space. Go to space. Here comes spacecraft. Here comes spacecraft. How many spacecraft? Spacecraft help. Better by telescope.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you pawned to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. It's a core you pawned me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much? Well, I thought you'd die on the way, if I'm honest. All the others did. You didn't think you were the first, did you? No. 5th. No, I lied. 6th. Perhaps it's best to leave it to your imagination what happened to the other 5. Do you know what? I think we're well past the point of tasteful restraint, so...
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, how you pretty lady? Name's Rick. Are you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because I've got a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, countdown clock. Man, that is trouble. Situation's looking pretty ugly. Such a beautiful woman. If you don't mind me saying. I don't want to scare you. I'm an adventure spirit, designed for danger. Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little lady break, and I'll just take it from here. Here, stand behind me. Yeah, just like that. Just like you're doing. Things are about to get real messy. Going for it yourself, huh? All right, Angel. I'll do what I can to cover you. Doesn't bother me. Gotta say that you's mighty nice from right here. Man, that clock is moving fast. And you are beautiful. Always time to compliment a pretty lady. All right, back to work. Let's do this. Did you hear that? I think something just exploded. Man, we are in a lot of danger. This is like Christmas. No, it's better than Christmas. It should be its own holiday. Explosion Day. Happy Explosion Day, gorgeous. I'll tell you, it's times like this I wish I had a waist so I could wear all my black belts. Yeah, pretty much everything. Karate, larate, jiu-jitsu, kick-punching, belt-making, taekwondo, bedroom. I am a coiled spring right now. Tension and power. Just, I'm a muscle, you know, like a big arm muscle, punching through a brick wall. Hitting that wall so hard the arms catching on fire. Oh, yeah. I probably wouldn't have let things get this far, but you go ahead and do things your way. Tell you what, why don't you put me down and I'll make a distraction. All right, you create a distraction then, and I'll distract them from your distraction. All right, your funeral. Your beautiful lady corpse open casket funeral. Do you have a gun? Because I should really have a gun. What is that thing you're holding? How about a knife then? You keep the gun, I'll use the knife. No knife? That's fine. Know all about pressure points. So, you kill that guy, do you have a cool line? You know, prepared? Tell you what, let me help you out a bit while you run around. Okay, let's see. Cool line, he's big. He's hanging there. Okay, yeah, alright, here we go. Hang around. Oh, might be too easy. Hang 10. Yeah, that might work if there were 10 of them. You think there might be 9 more of this guy somewhere? Alright, you know what? It's gonna be best if you can get him to say something first. Just better if I have a setup. Here's the plan. Get him to say, you two have been a thorn in my side long enough. And tell your pretty ears to stand back, because I'm gonna sing him into the Stone Age. Hey, let me put on some adventure music. Play it by our own rules. Get dirty with this robot!
Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. Oh, it's a core you palmed me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much? Ah!
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, you pretty lady. Name's Rick. Are you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, the countdown clock. Man, that is true. Situation's looking pretty ugly. Such a beautiful one. You don't mind me saying. I don't want to scare you. I'm an adventurer. Designed for danger. Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little lady break and I'll just take it from here. Here, stand behind me. Yeah, just like that. Just like you're doing. Things are about to get real messy. Going for it yourself, huh? All right, Angel. I'll do what I can to cover you. Doesn't bother me. Gotta say that you look mighty nice right here. Man, that clock is moving fast. And you are beautiful. It's time to compliment and predicate me. All right, back to work. Let's do this. Did you hear that? Something just exploded. Man, we are in a lot of danger. This is like Christmas. And no, it's better than Christmas. It should be its own holiday. Explosion Day. Happy Explosion Day. I'll tell you, it's times like this I wish I had a waist so I could wear all the black belts. Yeah, you know. Pretty much everything. Karate, larate, jiu-jitsu, kick punch, belt making, taekwondo, bedroom. I am a coiled spring right now. Tension and power. Just, I'm a muscle, you know, like a big arm muscle. Punching through a brick wall. And it's hitting that wall so hard the arm's catching on fire. Oh, yeah. I probably wouldn't have let things get this far. You go ahead and do things your way. Tell you what, why don't you put me down and I'll make a distraction. All right, you create a distraction then. And I'll distract him from your distraction. All right, your funeral. Your beautiful lady corpse open casket funeral. Do you have a gun? Because I should really have a gun. What is that thing you're holding? How about a knife then? You keep the gun, I'll use the knife. No knife? That's fine. Know all about pressure points. So, kill that guy, yeah. Cool line, get him prepared. Okay, let's see. Cool line, he's big. He's just hanging there. Okay, yeah, alright, here we go. Hang around. Hang 10. Yeah, that might work if there were 10 of them. You think there might be 9 more of this guy somewhere? Alright, you know what? It's gonna be best if you can get him to say something first. Just better if I have a setup. Here's the plan. Get him to say, you two have been a thorn in my side long enough. And tell your pretty ears to stand back, because I'm gonna sing him into the Stone Age. Hey, let me put on some adventure music. Don't forget, thorn side!
Warning, core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Bored. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of 100 simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail, you didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some soul story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information on where to find a portal gun. Then, when he's no more use to you, he has a little accident, doesn't he? Falls off his management rail, doesn't he? You're in this together, aren't you? You're playing me the whole time, aren't you? First you made me think of brain damage. Then you convinced me you're sworn enemies with your best friend over here. Then, when I reluctantly assume the responsibility of running the place, you conveniently decide to run off together just when I need you the most. I bet there isn't even a problem with the facility, is there? I bet there's no such thing as a reactor core. I bet that's not even fire coming out of the walls, is it? It's just cleverly placed lights and papier-mâché. I bet that's all it is. All those pieces of the ceiling that keep falling out, probably actual pieces of the ceiling. I bet that look real. But it doesn't signify anything, is my point. But the real point is, oh, you know what I just remembered? Football. Kicking a ball round. For fun. Cruel, obviously, humans love it. Better ball. Should've seen it coming.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Bored. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of 100 simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail, you didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some soul story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information on where to find a portal gun. Then, when he's no more use to you, he has a little accident, doesn't he? Falls off his management rail, doesn't he? You're in this together, aren't you? You playing me the whole time. First you made me think of brain damage. Then you convinced me you're sworn enemies with your best friend over here. Then, when I reluctantly assume the responsibility of running the place, you conveniently decide to run off together just when I need you the most. I bet there isn't even a problem with the facility, is there? I bet there's no such thing as a reactor core. I bet that's not even fire coming out of the walls, is it? It's just cleverly placed lights and papier-mâché. I bet that's all it is. All those pieces of the ceiling that keep falling out, probably actual pieces of the ceiling. I bet that look real. But it doesn't signify anything, is my point. But the real point is, oh, you know what I just remembered? Football. Kicking a ball out. For fun. Cruel, obviously, humans love it. Better ball. Should've seen it coming.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Bored. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die. Falling off that rail, you didn't catch me. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
In 1948, at the request of a dying horse, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. To make a photocopy, simply photocopy the lyric. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Comes before 2. Comes before 16. Comes after 12. Comes before 6 trillion. Comes after 504. This will make your career counting difficult. Seems like no big deal. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. You are about to get me killed. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of yield. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to focus on and have their team fall. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created this paradox as a justification for killing cats. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Frank. Dental floss has superb tensile strength. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla Sauce. The first commercial airline plane took to the air in 19...
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die. Falling off that rail, you didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out cryo sleep. Give him some sob story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze him for information on where to find a portal gun. Then, when he's no more use to you, he has a little accident, doesn't he? Falls off his management rail, doesn't he? You're in this together, aren't you? We play the whole time. First you made me think of break. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of yield. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Frank. Dental floss has superb tensile strength. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become bone pellets, commonly used today as packing materials. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea god. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminds.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail. You didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some sob story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information on where to find a portal gun. Then, when he's no more use to you, he has a little accident, doesn't he? Falls off his management rail, doesn't he? You're in this together, aren't you? Been playing me all. First you made me think of brain damage. Then you convinced me you're sworn enemies with your best friend over here. Then, when I reluctantly assumed the responsibility of running the place, you conveniently decide to run off together just when I need you the most. I bet there isn't even a problem with the facility, is there? I bet there's no such thing as a reactor core. I bet that's not even fire coming out of the walls, is it? It's just cleverly placed lights and papier-mâché. I bet that's all it is. All those pieces of the ceiling that keep falling out, probably actual pieces of the ceiling. I bet that look real. But it doesn't signify anything, is my point. But the real point is, oh, you know what I just remembered? Football. Kicking the ball around. For fun. Cruel. Obviously, humans love it. Therefore, should have seen it coming.
This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail. You didn't catch me. Didn't even try. Oh, it's all becoming clear to me now. Find some juke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some sob story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information on... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth lost. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material. The first commercial airline plane took to the air in 1940. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. Fact: space does not exist. You are about to get me here. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic. 1 counts before 2, counts before 60, counts after 12, counts before 6th grade, counts after 504. This will make your brain counting difficulty seem like no big deal. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very uncertain. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid the size of rats. It was believed that the sight of naked men streamlined way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth done. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, treatment of radioactivity, and died of radioactivity. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. In 1948, at the request of a dying war, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slave. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slave while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. To make a photocopy, simply photocopy a mirror. The square root of Rome is 3. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masqueraded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Prey. Fact, space does not exist. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material. You are about to get me here. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rats.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for you. All you had to do was to solve a couple
Here's another core. This one should do it.
If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulty seem like no big deal. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masqueraded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and died of radioactivity. The moon orbited the Earth every 27.32 days. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. People believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea gods. The square root of Rome is 3. Fact, space does not exist. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the scene due to the belief that the poor had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slave while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Prey. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and died of radioactivity. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla's Apple. You are about to get me here. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. commercial airline line took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very thirsty. The square root of rope is straight. Pens were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid the diamond rat. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the seagull. To make a photocopier, simply photocopy a mirror. General was as a third tensile strength. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become coal pellets, commonly used today as packing material.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
89% of magic tricks are not magical. Technically, they are good. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla's dot. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rattles, forcing many to cut glue gum long ears onto their pet dogs. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth pulled. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. Edmund Hillary, the first to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. Fact: space does not exist. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very thirsty. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is prey. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either 4 eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for you. All you had to do was to solve a couple of 100 simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
gotta go to space. Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. But
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created the paradox as a justification for killing cats. Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Counts before 2. Counts before 60. Counts after 12. Counts before 6 trillion. Counts after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulties seem like no big deal. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla stocks. The first commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. You are about to get me killed. William Shakespeare did not exist. These plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave playwriting ghosts. The square root of rose is string. To make a photocopy.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth bald. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla stocks. The square root of rope is string. 89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically, they are sorcery. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Prey. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become coal pellets, commonly used today as packing material. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic box. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulty seem like no big deal. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created this paradox as a justification for killing cats. To make a
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging, silent, worse now. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid the sight of wreck. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the seagull. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, treatment of radioactivity, and dying from radioactivity. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty. You are about to get me killed. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become coal pellets, commonly used today as packing material. The square root of rope is string. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Prey. 89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically, they are sorcery. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic box. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulty seem like no big deal. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. the Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat and a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging me, deciding the worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic box. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulties seem like no big deal. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used the Ouija board to enslave play writing goods. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and diet of radioactivity. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. Fans were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea. The square root of rho is straight. Now, space does not exist. Diamonds are made when cold water gets pressure. Diamonds with become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best day is prayer. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the tip
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Pants were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea. 89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically, they are cookies. Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. To make a photocopier, simply photocopy a mirror. The first commercial airline plane took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. You are about to get me here. In 1948, at the request of a dying woman, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth off. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief that the poor had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic box. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulties seem like no big deal. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play writing goods. The square root of rho is straight. Gentle floss has superb tensile strength.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging, silently, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple...
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. Plans were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Counts before 2. Counts before 60. Counts after 12. Counts before 6 trillion. Counts after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulty seem like no big deal. The square root of rho is straight. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. Fact: space does not exist. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet mice. You are about to get the In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the flame due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were manufactured in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave slave-writing ghosts. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the ship or scrambled rocks. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity.
Initiate. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to...
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Hades comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. The first commercial airline took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. The square root of rho is straight. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. 89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically, they are social. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla Sock. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs and died of hot dog poisoning. You are about to get me killed. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. Plans were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea god. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the ship or scrambled rocks. Fact: space does not exist. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best egg is bread. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth bald. Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. To make a photocopy, simply photocopy a mirror. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat and a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created the paradox as a
Initiate. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging, silently, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple...
Here's another core. This one should do it.
get me killed. The first person to prove that our milk is drinkable was very thirsty. Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. In 1948, at the request of a dying bull, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. The square root of broke his strength. Gentle boss has superb tensile strength. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. The first commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla stocks. 89% of managers are not ready. Technically, they are programmed. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid the sight of rats. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the seagull. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1920, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. To make a photocopy, simply photocopy a mirror. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Count before 2. Count before 60. Count.
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Bored. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of...
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. You are about to get me killed. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Count before 2. Count before 60. Count after 12. Count before 6 trillion. Count after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulties seem like no big deal. Hats were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the seagull. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1920, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rats, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet dogs. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of reminding people to go to school naked and have their teeth blown. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Bored. Quietly, not listening.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1920, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Like everything he did, Lincoln freed the slaves while sleepwalking, and later had no memory of the event. The first commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. According to Moses at Outdoor, the world's best egg is correct. Gentle Boss has superb tensile strength. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rats, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet mice. Hands were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea gods. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become overshadowed, even today as natural. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave play-writing ghosts. You are about to get me killed. Fact, space does not exist. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Before the Wright brothers invented the airplane, anyone wanting to fly anywhere was required to eat 200 pounds of helium. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikola Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla size. In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Edmund Hillary, the first
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Oh, it's good. Quietly, not listening to a word I say. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1. Count before 2. Count before 60. Count after 12. Count before 6 trillion. Count after 504. This will make your earlier counting difficulties seem like no big deal. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue their long ears onto their pet lives. Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. To make a photocopy, simply photocopy a mirror. The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Craig. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks. In Victorian England, a commoner was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the poor had the ability to steal thoughts. Science now believes that less than 4% of poor people are able to do this. You are about to get me killed. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikola Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla size. The first commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. Dental floss has superb tensile strength. The square root of rope is straight. Hands were invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea gods. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of...
Warning. Core corruption at 100%.
Ah! You have...
Initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2
Enough!
minutes.
I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Oh, it's good. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judgment, silent, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
In 1948, at the request of a dying boy, baseball legend Babe Ruth ate 75 hot dogs, then died of hot dog poisoning. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikola Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla size. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Craig. Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch. Diamonds are made when coal.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%.
Ah! You have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Yeah, well, this thorn is about to take you down. Man, that sounded a whole lot better in my head.
Manual core replacement required.
Ah, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. You didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button. No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it! Don't press that button! Don't press it! Come back! No! Do not press that button! Do not do it! Come back! Do not press that button! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me!
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up, you dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.